Hey guys, welcome to Craving for Baking. I am finally back with another recipe of a delicious 3-layer lemon cake, and this is an absolutely delicious lemon cake and it's so soft and fluffy and I know you guys will love it. So let's get right into this delicious recipe. I know you'll love it, and here are the ingredients so we can get started. Okay, so let's get right into this. To begin, all you need is a large bowl, and in that bowl you want to put in your butter, which should be softened and at room temperature. Using a whisk, you want to go ahead and mix that together until it's really light and fluffy and it looks very pale and lighter in color. So once it looks something like this, you can go ahead and add in your sugar. And you can do this with a stand mixer, an electric hand mixer. I just decided to do this with a whisk because I know a lot of you guys wouldn't have an electric hand mixer or a stand mixer, so I thought I'd just go for the easier option. So once you've mixed in the sugar, go ahead and add in your vanilla extract. Now we don't want a lot because we don't want it to be more of a vanilla cake than it is a lemon cake, and this is a super lemony cake. So go ahead and mix in that little bit of vanilla extract, and then we can move on to the next step. So here I have my 4 lemons, and I am going to be zesting in 3 of them and using the juice of 2. So you want to make sure that your lemons are washed. Do not use them unwashed, because some of the lemons that you can get from stores, if you don't get them from natural like farm places, then they will have wax on them. So go ahead and give them a really good wash, and once you start to smell a lemony aroma, then they have all the wax off and you can go ahead and zest them right into your batter. So now I've zested all 3 of them, and you can see there's a lot of lemon zest in there, but it is a really lemony cake, and that's what makes it amazing. So if you guys aren't a fan of lemons, I don't suggest you try this recipe. So you want to go ahead and give that a mix, make sure everything's nice and incorporated, and once it's all combined and you can't see any large sections that don't have lemon zest combined, go ahead and stop mixing. So now I'm going to cut my lemon in half, and obviously you should not do it this way. I am just doing it this way for the sake of the video, but you want to make sure that you are being safe and you do not slice your hand. So make sure that you do not do it this way, you do it on a cutting board. So now that I have my 2 lemon pieces, I am going to be squeezing in the juice. I'm going to do this to another lemon so that I have the juice of 2 lemons in there. And then once you've got all the lemon juice in there, you want to go ahead and give that a really nice vigorous stir. So now that we're done with that, you can go ahead and add in your eggs. You can either do this once at a time, but since I'm adding in 6 eggs and that's quite a lot, I just decided to go ahead and just add them all in there. It really did not change a thing. So if you want to do it one at a time, or if you want to throw them all in there then give it a mix, go ahead and choose whatever one you want to do. So I just mixed all of them in together until I got a really nice smooth batter, and you might see a bit of clumps of butter or something. Don't worry, just keep mixing and eventually you should get something that looks like this. So the clip isn't there and I'm so sorry about that, but all you want to do is mix in your flour and your baking powder into the mixture, then put those into 2 separate 9-inch cake tins and bake that in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 25 minutes or until they are completely cooked. And once they have completely cooled, you can go ahead and poke holes in it, and then you can put on your lemon juice. So what I did was I made a lemon juice mixture, which was just lemon juice of 1 lemon and a little bit of sugar, about a teaspoon, and then you just want to dab that onto your cake. So once I did that to both cakes, I decided to turn one of them over just so I got a nice flat surface to put my lemon curd on. And then I put on the lemon curd. Now obviously you could use a frosting. Well, since this was a cake for my mum, not me or my family, I just decided to put lemon curd because she doesn't really like frosting. So now I made a vanilla cake, and if you'd like the recipe for the vanilla cake I made, go ahead and click the link in the description box or the link right on the screen. And I just placed that on top of the layer that had the lemon curd on it. And then I'm going to put some lemon curd on top of this vanilla cake, and as you can see I cut it a little bit. That was just to level it, but if you have a cake leveler, that's way more easier to use, so go ahead and use a cake leveler. So now I'm just spreading this lemon curd across the cake, and guys, lemon curd is amazing. I love it so much. So once you've done that, go ahead and add your last cake, and then you can choose whatever you want to do with it. From here, I just decided to make a little icing mixture, which was just icing sugar, lemon juice, and a little bit of milk. So as you can see, it's really thick and it dries super fast, which is exactly what I wanted. So I just drizzled that over top the cake, and I got this really cool like design. It's not that cool, but it was cool enough. This was the finished cake. I just decided to do a little bit of finishing touches to make it look all that more amazing, and there you go. This is how I made this amazing 3-layer lemony lemon cake. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so sorry for not posting for a really long time, but I am back, and it's back to posting every single week. So thank you guys so much once again, and I will see you guys for my next video. I hope you try this recipe out. Bye!